recall coming home from school last year and seeing my father carrying big envelopes, happy to hear back my many acceptances to universities which I applied to. You see, my parents value education the most. My father is an electrical engineer, and he married my mother, an anesthesiologist, many years ago. They expect me to be the best I can, and I have grown up with the idea in my head that I want to be an ophthalmologist. So the issue arose when I was choosing between universities. I asked my parents to take me on some tours of some schools. The first stop was Pennsylvania State University. Now, the campus was beautiful, but what were the students actually paying for? Soon enough, during the orientation, the guides took us back to the auditorium where we went over financials. And they showed us these figures. After a while, these numbers started to make sense. I mean, these students had access to research buildings and plasma screen TVs after every turn, and huge renovations that happened very frequently to buildings. It did make sense. But is a college education really worth that much? College goers are burdened with outrageous costs of unnecessary things. The only things a student truly needs are teachers and access to books. The field that we used to call higher education has become an underlying force in unemployment. Many intelligent individuals I knew from high school that hoped to go to college simply said that it was not affordable. How then were my parents able to be so lucky, having beyond college degrees and certifications? They lived in a time when school was not a money-drawing industry. I chose the University of Maryland simply because it is in-state, and that decreased the cost by maybe half of what it could have been. I knew that was the most reasonable option for myself and for my family. In conclusion, the cost of an education is becoming way out of hand in this country.